Good day, everyone. So, what we're gonna do today is that we're basically going over, similar to what we did in week one, we are going over all the commands that we're gonna talk about in week two. And in order to easier and smoother follow up for you, you're supposed to work on two exercises as we'll be completing through these videos. So one exercise that we're going to complete is basically the exercise 6.4, and the other one is going to be exercise 4.15. And in order to show that you basically completing these tasks before Wednesday, what you're supposed to do is that you go on Canvas, and I haven't published this yet, but it's going to be something called week 2 completing online module, and you're supposed to upload the CAD file there to show me that you're completing this task by following up. And there's not going to be anything regards to the grading the assignments, but it's going to be complete or incomplete, and then we're gonna reflect that in your attendance. All right, so what we're gonna do starting is that we're gonna start with the exercise 6.4. So the exercise 6.4 is basically what you see in exercise 6.4 is a topography plan. And this, in a topography plan, what's happening usually is that you send a survey people to do the survey on site, and what they're going to do is that they brought the cameras and the equipments over there, and they're trying to find the different points in order to find the height of elevation, height of different points on site before anything started on the construction started on the site. So what you see here is the bunch of points here that is basically coming from those people who did the survey, and these points are basically connecting with each other. And the reason that they are connected with each other means that all the points alongside this line, which called contour line, is basically having the same height. So this one is 101, the other one is at 102, and it's all the way go up to 107. That means that from this side, from this point to that point, we have a slight slope that started from 101 and go all the way up to the 107. So for this specific assignment, what we're going to do, we're going to start drawing this, and one basic fact that we are going to assume is that you see that it doesn't basically a perfect rectangle, but we're gonna assume that is basically a perfect rectangle, and we draw that as a perfect rectangle. For the points that you see here, most of the points we don't have any coordination, but when you are working an actual project, you're basically getting the actual number or coordination from the person who is working with. But for this one, we're gonna do our best judgment in order to find those points. And when we are working on the assignment, and you will see what I meant by our judgment. Okay.